Cornhuskers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So USC's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. On the ground with the counter. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Perry. Makes the grab. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
And the Trojans decide to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds a little space. Picks up just a few. Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. They'll try the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Snagged in the middle, it's Cooper. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. To the air, it's Perry. On target. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this defense. Now on the counter. Might have a chance. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. The Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls it on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Touchdown, Trojans! Excellent pass by the back. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Handoff to the single running back. Good gain there, picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half.
Well, that's a big run play, and it's not easy to do. Down at this area of the field, backed up in your own end. I mean, you're running into a box that's loaded full of bodies defensively, but the ball carrier was just able to sort of sneak and weave his way through there, giving his offense now a ton of room to work with.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Maryland Terrapins. And it's the Hoosiers.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 7. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Perry. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got him in a situation where this is where they want him. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result. Looking to throw on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge. There's a little room there. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jay.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Bowman. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He gets... The give on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Rides to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Looking downfield, it's Perry. Working the middle, it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles now.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Perry. Quarterback now breaking the field. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, running back on the move. Got a little grass. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Running inside. It's Callow. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Trojans will try to run out the clock in this final minute. They feed him again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.